we're gonna have another macaron mukbang. Here's the side-by-side of my French method Rose Martinique macaron cake. And this is my 6-monthsary cake for my glass macaron naming. If you have watched our first macaron cake mukbang, then you're gonna love this one right here. We just wanted to be casual with our dog. So before we start watching a movie, we want to do a taste test of this French method macaron cake right here, the one with the Rose Martinique design. And the second one is my 6-month anniversary for my glass macarons. Are you ready, Lulu? My husband is here. His name is Jim. Wave, Jim. But he's gonna give me some live comments, the 5 sensory feedback for these macaron cakes that I created. And just so you know, it's yellow and blue for a purpose because I made this macaron cake for a collab, and because of what's happening in the news right now, what's happening in the world, I thought it was appropriate to pattern my design inspired by the Ukrainian flag. And we have Lulu here because, you know, she got healed from her surgery. We found out that she did that little spot on her skin was actually cancer, and so I also wanted to create an awareness for that. But she's now all good. She had this much taken out of the side of her body, and look, she's, you know, just like our dear sweet Lulu once again. So Lulu, you might get a taste of the macaron cake. Lulu is so big. She's a bull mastiff, and she has her own Instagram at Lulu Bull Mastiff. And she is aside from my husband, she's also my official macaron tester. Are you ready, babe? Are you excited? Okay, so describe the macaron cake that you see. Describe it.
It's 3 layers. It looks yummy. And very vibrant colors.
You like the colors? You like it? Yeah. Do you like the rose?
Yeah, it's pretty.
And can you guess the method that I used?
No.
Do you know the methods that I used?
Italian. Swiss. French.
French. And how about this?
Swiss.
What kind of cake is this?
It's glass macaron.
There you go, glass macaron. Do you remember what kind of buttercream I used?
No.
Huh? It's the flour buttercream. It's called Ermine Buttercream, and it's made of flour, sugar, and milk, and you cook them together with a little bit of salt, and then the butter, and add vanilla, and that's it. So this is the first time that I'm actually trying my buttercream. Okay, here's the cake. And I had extra batter, and I like creating 3D shapes for that. And this is the bottom. There's a little bit of a portion there that has been underbaked, but overall it was pretty shiny and smooth. And I actually have a reel that details the how-to and the behind-the-scenes for the making of this Rose Martinique macaron cake. I'm gonna show you the middle of it. Here you go, so you guys can see it. Babe, are you excited for your dessert? Mm-hmm. This is your reward for being such a sweet, supportive husband. I love my husband. Oh, there you go. Okay, gonna split it in half. Actually, like a third, 2/3. This is my husband's cake. Baby, you like it?
Very nice.
Huh?
Yeah, colorful.
Is it colorful? Oh, look how nice it is inside. It's so nice, you guys. Here you go. Look. Smell it. It's very fragrant, right? You know why? Because I infuse the shells with flavoring. And this is Nutella hazelnut with Ermine Buttercream. I'm gonna get some for myself. I'm gonna get the one with the flour. And this has been I baked this Sunday night, and because the posting was on Monday for my collab. And so now we're gonna taste it together, babe, okay? And Lulu, you might get a little bit. So reaction, babe.
Very chewy.
Chewy? But not too chewy, right?
No.
Is it soft like cake?
It's soft. It's just a little chewy. It's good.
Do you like the texture of the buttercream? What else can you say?
It's very substantial. It's got good chew on the cookie and then the cream in the center. I feel like
Let me see
good
your.
balance.
Do I have color in my tongue? I like macaron cake. You can't see the actual buttercream because I colored it yellow. So good. Do you like this flavor? We weren't able to get to the hazelnut. The hazelnut is distributed at the top. The rosette, do you like it? In order for the Rose Martinique macaron shell to hold its shape, I actually needed to under macaronage the batter. And FYI, my husband knows how to macaronage. And the first time he macaronaged, the shells were actually fuller than mine. But I didn't want to tell him because I didn't want his head to get big. But I learned that technique because I watched him the way he did it. And then it came out really good. So that's when I started adding pressure to my macaronage, because before I would just go round and round. But when my husband did it, because he had, stronger and bigger hands, he was able to really macaronage that batter well, but not too much. So I got that technique from my husband, and babe, you did a good job learning from me. Huh? Was I a good teacher?
Yeah. Very good.
The Rose Martinique shell was under macaronage, but the blue shells, they were regular macaronage. And there was actually a boo-boo for this. Okay, you know how I merge some of the shells. So when the shells blended, I call that the Mac Snowman. And I didn't want that happening because it's not gonna give a really smooth round cake layer. I ran to my pantry. I got a tin foil. I was actually shooting for the parchment paper, but thank God I was able to get to it fast because look, they're rounded, right? Because I was able to do that hack. If your macaron cake shells were over-piped and it starts oozing onto the next macaron shell, therefore creating a snowman look, all you need to do is cut a piece of parchment paper or maybe have it ready right before you pipe just in case, so that when it happens, you can just put it right in between those shells. And don't wait until the shells have actually already merged. It needs to be added in the middle right before they merge, and it's going to stop that particular problem. So now let's get to the glass macaron. Melted some real chocolate, and then I put Ferrero Rocher on the top, and then I have my smacks, my small macaron snacks as the decoration. Happy 6-month anniversary for the glass macaroni. Imagine it's been 6 months. Time flies so fast. Ooh, it cuts so smooth. You guys see? Okay. No resistance at all. You ready for the reveal? go. Here's my glass macaron cake. You see it, baby? Can you describe what it is?
It's the same. Oh, this time there's 4 layers.
Uh-huh. Is it nice? Can you see the shine on the shell? Not too much difference actually in terms of the shine, because whether I'm using French, Italian, or Swiss, or glass macaron, my goal is for all of my macarons to look the same regardless of the method, because there really needs to be no differentiation between the 4. And give me the chocolate. He can't have nuts.
Not as chewy, a little more crunchy, but still delicate.
Does it melt in your mouth? That was what I was shooting for, is it melts in your mouth.
Yeah. You just gotta kind of, once you chew it, it's got the same texture as the cream. It's creamy.
It's creamy. Oh, let me taste it. So good.
If you like the chewiness, you would make the other one.
Here's the side-by-side. I've tried using the American buttercream, but that's using too much powdered sugar. And what I noticed with the Ermine Buttercream is it actually is more stable, sturdier, because of the flour. Because you cook the sugar, the flour, and the milk together. And that's what makes it sturdier. Therefore, you don't have to refrigerate it right away. I actually, after I cook this, I put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes. And then it took me a while to pipe everything because I was filming myself. It was on the kitchen counter for like 3 hours and it still stayed the same. And that's what it looks like. And here you can see the hazelnut. And it's again using the Ermine Buttercream, which is the flour buttercream, because I don't like sweet macarons. I don't like sweet buttercream. I hope that you can join us once again in some of these macaron mukbang videos. And thank you so much for following Good Love Macarons here on Instagram. But we are also on Facebook, on TikTok, on Snapchat, and soon I'm gonna upload more videos on YouTube. And keep an eye on some of my heart-to-heart talk Baker's Edition here on Instagram, wherein we not only talk about macaron and the technical knowledge, but also the implications of macarons to our day-to-day life. Therefore, I really would like to encourage you to go deeper as you bake and find healing in our macaron art. On behalf of my husband, my dog Lulu Bull Mastiff, this is Chaplain Christina. Thank you so much for watching our video. Until next time, and if one person has been touched by this video, then we have fulfilled our mission of touching a life, one heart at a time. God bless you, and until next time. Goodbye. Say bye, Lulu.